and I've been recording for an hour and a half, so this is going to be a long video. Hi, I'm new here. Welcome to my Pokemon channel. Winner of last week's giveaway has been chosen. Name and instructions on how to claim are in the description. You have 7 days to reach out to me. For this week's giveaway, we'll be giving away another sealed blister of Surging Sparks. If you would like to enter this, simply be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment down below. Further instructions are in the description. For today's video, Canada Post is fully opened up, so we need to do another mailbag. First up, in no particular order, I want something from MtKilla. Links to all of these generous creators will be in the description. Please check them out. So we have from MtKilla, sweet little Charizard drawing there. So we have the signed energy card. This will be going into my binder of signed energy cards. We have a Radiant Gardevoir. I love the Radiant cards. A Giratina V. The Sleeping Pikachu, one of my favorite cards. I love that I now have this. It's so cute. Hisuian Gudra V-Star. A Hisuian Arcanine V. A Flaffy. Trainer Gallery. A Gold Psychic Energy. Gold Dark Patch. Cool. Galarian Articuno V. From the Chilling Rain video that I won that from. Sediscorch V from Mars.
Huh?
I'm not sure what that reference is. And a Blaziken VMAX. That is really cool. Let me actually take that out. That is an awesome card. Thank you very much, MtKilla. Here is a code card courtesy of MtKilla. Make sure to check out his channel. Next up, something from ChristopherHuebertHuston III. And I think he and MtKilla, let's get their bags in the same place. So CHH3, very generous with his giveaways. The top loaders we'll put to the side here because they have the really nice cards. First of all, Newbie giveaway. A whole stack. I think these are all from Jungle. So, the Rhydon, Goldeen, Marowak, a Trainer Pokeball, Primeape, Oddish, Nidorina, Persian, Cubone. I really want to get my hands on one of Little Cubone's custom-made holo cards, where he took that art, made it a full art card, and made it a hologram. Mankey, Lickitung, Rapidash, Meowth, Bureau, Eevee, Venonat, Bellsprout, Jigglypuff, Parasect, Bureau, Executor, and Execute. So you could just about make a full playable deck out of those cards. That is very cool. Then there is some more modern hits in these top loaders. So we have the Zeraora from Stellar Crown. Gulpin from Stellar Crown. Crispin from Stellar Crown. And a Galvantula EX, the Rainbow Border Ultra Rare from Stellar Crown. Very cool. Then in this package, couple more top loaders. We'll put those to the side for now. Then we have Newbie giveaway. And I believe this is another stack of vintage. So there's a Weepin' Bell, an Oddish, a Gloom, Butterfree, Parasect, Primeape, Mankey, Rhydon, Fearow, Meowth, Goldeen, Skeng, Tauros, Cubone, Nidorina, Lickitung, Bellsprout, Jigglypuff, Nidoran, Persian, Goldeen, Eevee, Exeggutor, Venonat, Dodrio, Fearow, Rhyhorn, and Paris. So that is a whole lot of vintage. Thank you very much, CHH3. That is so cool. Then in these top loaders, there's a Hydrapple EX from Stellar Crown, Lapras EX from Stellar Crown, Philippe Illustration Rare from Stellar Crown, and another Zeraora Illustration Rare from Stellar Crown. Since there are 2 Zeraoras here, one of these will be going into our 500 subscriber giveaway. And as you can see, we're getting closer. So again, thank you very much, ChristopherHuebertHuston III. Here's a code card courtesy of him. Check out his channel. Link is in the description. Next up, I got something from StayHappiny. Now this is not a giveaway win. This is something that I bought. I believe it was on her first Rip and Ship stream. But on her streams, she does do giveaways, and she includes hit box picks as well. Maybe if you order a certain amount, or maybe if it's your first buy on her channel. There is a shiny Shanks from Paldean Fates, a shiny baby Abomasnow from Paldean Fates, and I can't quite remember which of these were from what I bought and which were from giveaways. In this sleeve, there is a vintage Chikorita. I have no idea what set that is from. 2006. Hey, that's Yukamori art. Adorable. Well, here is a Heatran V and a Bellibolt EX from Paldean Fates. I believe I bought some Paldean Fates packs, so possibly anything that is from Paldean Fates is what I bought, and the others were giveaways. A Forretress EX from Paldean Fates, Noibat, Baby Shiny from Paldean Fates, an adorable StayHappiny sticker, a vintage Blaine's Tauros, and Blaine's Charmander. I don't recognize that symbol. Not fossil or jungle, I know. Arboliva, Baby Shiny from Paldean Fates. I love the Baby Shinies. Great Tusk EX from Paldean Fates. Some more stickers. Another StayHappiny. And a Dancing Pikachu. Another Forretress EX. And a Baby Shiny Palmy from Paldean Fates. So with the 2 Forretresses, one of these will be going into our 500 subscriber giveaway. So make sure to check out StayHappiny. Links to her channel are in the description. Here's a code card courtesy of her. Next up, from Pokegirl Nin, all the way from Slovakia. He sent me a little note. Thanks so much, Newbie. Have fun with your channel. And in here, we have a Celebrations Torchic, a Celebrations Hollow Charmander. That is cool. Let me just see if there's more. There is more than 2 cards in here. There also is a Celebrations Chikorita. We have a Judge Full Art from Paldean Fates, a Celebrations Froakie, a Ninetales from Power Keepers. That is cool art. And a Glameow from 2008. I don't know that set. Don't recognize that symbol. Level 14 Glameow. And a Japanese tag team of Giratina and Sharpedo. Very cool. Bit of a bend to that card, but nothing that sitting in a nice big book won't cure. Very cool. Thank you very much, Pokegirl Nina over there with her kitties. Here is a code card courtesy of her. Link to her channel is in the description. Make sure to check out her channel. Next up, from cranescollectibles, some cards and a slab. First up in here, I bought a Typhlosion 3-pack blister from him one day when he was doing a sale. So this is the coin from that, Hydreigon coin. We have the Typhlosion promo, Ghastly Reverse Hollow, a Sandile, hey, Yukimori art, Crabrawler, Cubone, Drowsy, Tentacool, Haunter, Welder, Happiny, StayHappiny, Energy, Sharpedo, Energy, Caterpie, Darumaka, Porygon, Casper, Riolu, Fire Crystal, Yuku Muku, Dust Island, Squirtle Reverse Hollow, Inkay, Porygon, Riolu, Cubone, Growlithe, Gliscor, Lairon, Welder, Fairy Energy, Melmetal Reverse, Crobat Hologram. Then here is, I think, the only hit that came out of that 3-pack blister. Editor Newbie, make sure to put down on the screen what that set actually is, because I don't recognize the set logo and I don't remember. This is a tag team Pheromosa and Buzzwole. Very cool. And then on his streams, I've won a Black Star promo Mew. 2 of them. So again, because I have 2 of these here, one of these will be going into our 500 subscriber giveaway. In this pack, we have something that I'm really excited about. The Legendary Birds promo. Looks like stained glass. I love that card. That is incredible. And this is the first one of these that I have. I do open promos, so this will be opened up and put into sleeves and the top loader. Then an Excadrill EX and a Zygarde EX. Very cool. And then he also does giveaways in his Discord. I won this slab. So this is a Dragapult V from Rebel Clash, and it is a Gem Mint 10. Very cool. Let me take it out of the baggie. Very cool card. Dragapult is growing on me. I like him with the little jeepies getting ready to be fired out. So thank you, Crane. Here is a bonus code card, courtesy of Crane. And last and the coolest thing I have today isn't something that I won or something that I ordered, but is just a straight up gift to the channel, courtesy of Mr. Skeng. Mr. Skeng is incredibly generous, has given quite a bit to this channel. Most of our giveaways with the sealed Surging Sparks blisters are courtesy of a donation that he made to the channel. So this has a little note in it. It says, here is a little care package from the UK. Thank you for your support. The mystery packs are only available via my email. If any of your viewers are interested, keep up with the content and may you have a successful future, Mr. Skeng. So in this little package, there is a, what's this called? A check lane blister, I think, of Obsidian Flames with the Paw Me promo. A 3-pack blister of Temporal Forces with Cyclizar. A couple of booster packs of Twilight Masquerade. The Black Star promo Charmander. And it feels like there's something else in here. Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I think that these are from the, maybe the 151 poster or binder packs. And a Blastoise EX from Stellar Crown. This is an Action Flips lenticular action collectible. So not a sticker, but those lenticular holograms where, depending on which direction you look at, you see something different. 2 packs of Metazoo. I've never opened or seen Metazoo before. I've heard of it. Wasn't that the company or the game that just shut down recently, or went out of business, or stopped making cards or something? So that'll be really interesting to look at. First edition, Cryptid Nation, Native. Not sure what of that tells you what's the actual set. I really don't know anything about Metazoo. If you want, you can pause the screen and read that out. That'll be interesting to open. And then this is that mystery pack that he said is available via his email. So email will be on the screen here and in the description. And I'm thinking you might want to check that out because I feel something kind of interesting in here. So that'll be the last thing that we open. So let's open up all of this stuff. What are we going to start with? Let's start with this. This is curious to me. This is maybe a sticker, a coughing sticker, number R18. These are the lenticular holograms. So they are official Nintendo licensed product, Series 1, from 99 looks like. This is a Kadabra. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. Where's the Abra? I don't know if the camera can see. Abra 63. Kadabra 64. And Alakazam 65. not sure if the camera can really pick that up. This is Magnemite and Magneton. This is Krabby and Kingler. And Electabuzz. Oh, just straight up Electabuzz, but he's dancing. That's right, because in the first games, Electabuzz didn't evolve at all. He's dancing. That is cool. Now let's do the Obsidian Flames. Check Lane Blister. This is I think that's Sprigatito, right? A Sprigatito coin. A Black Star promo. Cosmos Tommy. And a code card. And in this pack, with the Terra Dragonite on the art, code card. Metal Energy. Combi, a tiny bee Pokemon. At night, Combi sleep in a group of about 100, packed closely together in a lump. Varoom, single sill Pokemon. It is said that this Pokemon was born when an unknown poison Pokemon entered and inspirited an engine left at a scrap processing factory. Larvitar, a rock skin Pokemon. Is he crying over his rock? Born deep underground, this Pokemon becomes a pupa after eating enough dirt to make a mountain. Cleffa, a star-shaped Pokemon. Because of its unusual star-like silhouette, people believe that it came here on a meteor. Masquerain evolves from Surskit, an eyeball Pokemon. It flaps its 4 wings to hover and fly freely in any direction, to and fro and sideways. Gumshoes evolves from Young Goose, a stakeout Pokemon. Once it finds signs of prey, it will patiently stake out the location, waiting until the sun goes down. Pupitar evolves from Larvitar, a hard-shell Pokemon. This pupa flies around wildly by venting with great force the gas pressurized inside its body. So it literally flies by farting. Lechonk, hog Pokemon. He is so adorable. Reverse Hollow. It searches for food all day. It possesses a keen sense of smell, but doesn't use it for anything other than foraging. Heatmore, an anteater Pokemon. Reverse Hollow. A flame serves as its tongue, melting through the hard shell of Durant so that Heatmore can devour their insides. That's kind of brutal. And a Gita Trainer Supporter Hologram. Next, let's do the Temporal Forces. 3-pack blister with the Cyclizar Black Star promo. There's the Cyclizar Cosmos Hollow, a mount Pokemon. Apparently, Cyclizar has been allowing people to ride on its back since ancient times. Depictions of this have been found in 10,000-year-old murals. Here's a code card for the pack. And I didn't read the Pommy. It says it has underdeveloped electric sacs on its cheeks. These sacs can produce electricity only if Pommy rubs them furiously with the pads on its forepaws. I didn't read these either, but I won't read them. Let's do temporal forces, starting with the Iron Leaves art. Code card. Fighting Energy. Dunsparce, a land snake Pokemon. It creates mazes in dark locations. When spotted, it flees into the ground by digging with its tail. Nom, a worm Pokemon. It eats snow that has accumulated on the ground. It prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it will eat its way up a mountain, aiming for the peak. Mudbray, a donkey Pokemon. This Pokemon covers itself in mud that it has regurgitated. The mud won't dry out, even if it's exposed to the sun for a long time. That is disgusting.
Disgusting!
Minccino, a chinchilla Pokemon. The way it brushes away grime with its tail can be helpful when cleaning, but its focus on spotlessness can make cleaning more of a hassle. Yukamori art. Great Tusk, an ancient paradox Pokemon. Sightings of this Pokemon have occurred in recent years. The name Great Tusk was taken from a creature listed in a certain book. Salvatore, a trainer supporter. Bronzong evolves from Bronzor, a bronze bell Pokemon. In ages past, this Pokemon was revered as a bringer of rain. It was found buried in the ground. Centiskorch evolves from Sizzlipede, a radiator Pokemon, reverse hollow. When it heats up, its body temperature reaches about 1500 degrees Fahrenheit. It lashes its body like a whip and launches itself at enemies.
Wow.
A Cinccino evolves from Minccino, illustration rare. Its body secretes oil that this Pokemon spreads over its nest as a coating to protect it from dust. Cinccino won't tolerate even a speck of the stuff. That is horribly off-center. That is almost a miscut. Can we see the next card starting there? Does that qualify as a miscut? I think it does. Cool. And last card is a Relicanth, a longevity Pokemon, hologram. Rock-hard scales and oil-filled swim bladders allow this Pokemon to survive the intense water pressure of the deep sea. Next up, the Temporal Forces pack with the Raging Bolt. Code card. Fire Energy. A Mudbray, donkey Pokemon. Ghastly, a gas Pokemon. It wraps its opponent in its gas-like body, slowly weakening its prey by poisoning it through the skin. Finizen, a dolphin Pokemon. It likes playing with others of its kind using the water ring on its tail. It uses ultrasonic waves to sense the emotions of other living creatures. Dunsparce, a land snake Pokemon. Great Tusk, an ancient paradox Pokemon. Delcatty evolves from Skitty, a prim Pokemon. It dislikes dirty places. It often searches for a comfortable place in which to groom itself. Explorer's Guidance, an ancient trainer supporter. Rhyhorn, an ancient paradox Pokemon, reverse holo. This seems to be the winged king mentioned in an old expedition journal. It was said to have split the land with its bare fists. Meryl, an aqua mouse Pokemon, reverse holo. The fur on its body naturally repels water. It can stay dry even when it plays in the water. And a Melmetal evolves from Meltan, a Hex Nut Pokemon, hologram. At the end of its lifespan, Melmetal will rust and fall apart. The small shards left behind will eventually be reborn as Meltan. Last temporal forces with, I can't remember his name. Editor Newbie, put it on the screen for me. Gold card. Metal Energy. Nom, a worm Pokemon. Pikachu, a mouse Pokemon. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Scyther, a mantis Pokemon. The sharp scythes on its forearms become increasingly sharp by cutting through hard objects. Sizzlipede, Radiator Pokemon. Wilford Brimley. It stores flammable gas in its body and uses it to generate heat. The yellow sections on its belly get particularly hot. Iron Hands, future Paradox Pokemon. This Pokemon shares many similarities with Iron Hands, an object mentioned in a certain expedition journal. Morty's Conviction, trainer supporter. Shiftry evolves from Nuzleaf, a wicked Pokemon. A Pokemon that was feared as a forest guardian. It can read the foe's mind and take preemptive action. Victini, Victory Pokemon, reverse holo. This Pokemon brings victory. It is said that trainers with Victini always win, regardless of the type of encounter. Haunter evolves from Ghastly, a gas Pokemon, reverse holo. It likes to lurk in the dark and tap shoulders with a gaseous hand. Its touch causes endless shuddering.
Wow.
And a Bianca's Devotion, trainer supporter, full art, ultra rare. Very cool. Let's move into the Twilight Masquerade packs with the Teal Mask Ogrepawn first. Code card. Grass Energy. Abra, a Psy Pokemon. This Pokemon uses its psychic powers while it sleeps. The contents of Abra's dreams affect the powers that the Pokemon wields. Snorunt, Snow Hat Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon. Look how happy he is. It is said that a home visited by a Snorunt will prosper. It can withstand cold of minus 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Chime Echo, a wind chime Pokemon. Its cries echo inside its hollow body to emerge as beautiful notes for startling and repelling foes. What's it drawing? Chimchar, a chimp Pokemon. Its fiery rear end is fueled by gas made in its belly. Even rain can't extinguish the fire. Palafin evolves from Finazin, a dolphin Pokemon. Its physical capabilities are no different from a Finazin's, but when its allies are in danger, it transforms and powers itself up. Palafin is kind of a weird Pokemon. Tatsugiri, a mimicry Pokemon. Tatsugiri is an extremely cunning Pokemon. It feigns weakness to lure in prey, then orders its partner to attack. Diplin evolves from Applin, a candy apple Pokemon. The head sticking out belongs to the foreworm, while the tail belongs to the core worm. The two share one apple and help each other out. Poltergeist, a matcha Pokemon, reverse holo. Poltergeist looks like a regional form of Sinistea, but it was recently discovered that the two Pokemon are entirely unrelated. Clefairy, a fairy Pokemon, reverse holo. On nights with a full moon, they gather together and dance. The surrounding area is enveloped in an abnormal magnetic field. Who are those Pokemon? And a Zapdos electric Pokemon, hologram. This Pokemon has complete control over electricity. There are tales of Zapdos nesting in the dark depths of pitch black thunderclouds. The second Twilight Masquerade pack with the Terra Dragapult. Code card. Water Energy. Whirlipede evolves from Venipede, a curlypede Pokemon. This Pokemon spins itself rapidly and charges into its opponents. Its top speed is just over 60 miles per hour. Crawdaunt evolves from Corphish, a rogue Pokemon. A rough customer that wildly flails its giant claws. It is said to be extremely hard to raise. Farfetch'd, a wild duck Pokemon. The stalk this Pokemon carries in its wings serves as a sword to cut down opponents. In a dire situation, the stalk can also serve as food. Torkoal, a coal Pokemon. Coal is the source of Torkoal's energy. Large amounts of coal can be found in the mountains where they live. Jamming Tower, a trainer stadium. Glaceon evolves from Eevee, a fresh snow Pokemon. It lowers its body heat to freeze its fur. The hairs then become like needles it can fire. Glaceon is my favorite evolution. Sandslash evolves from Sandshrew, a mouse Pokemon. The spikes on its body are made up of its hardened hide. It rolls up and attacks foes with its spikes. Jeepy, a lingering Pokemon, reverse holo. It has a habit of biting at Clauncher, even though it doesn't feed on them. This is said to be vestigial behavior from when Jeepy was alive. Jinx, a human-shaped Pokemon, reverse holo. In certain parts of Galar, Jinx was once feared and worshipped as the Queen of Ice. And a Hisuian Arcanine evolves from Hisuian Growlithe, a legendary Pokemon, hologram. Snaps at its foes with fangs cloaked in blazing flame. Despite its bulk, it deftly feints every which way, leading opponents on a deceptively merry chase as it all but dances around them. Now, let's get into this MetaZoo. Let's start with whoever that is. I have no idea if I should be opening these or if I should have just kept them sealed, seeing as how the company no longer exists and they're not making any cards anymore. I don't know if there's a pack trick. A booger mask. Bluewit. Prepare for the hunt. Save the Ogopogo. Ask Weedaeed. Hunting Tactics. Panty. Ogopogo. Hey. Save the Ogopogo. Giant's Blood. Beautiful Tooth Token. Swamp. Water Aura. And that was the last card. I have no idea if any of these is a hit. Oh, the Ogopogo, looking at it from this direction, I can tell, is actually a hollow of some sort. Maybe that's the hit. Who knows? Next up, this other MetaZoo. Let's see if that was the hit. Was that third or fourth from the back? So is that the same trick as like, let's go like that. Jewel of the Actena. Turtle Island Token. Yokahu's Lakeview. Light Aura. Chippyapoos, the Ghost Rabbit. Luit. Powdered Turquoise. Surrounded by Wolves. Cabinet of Skulls. Deathcap Mushroom. The Matlock's Cave. And a hollow foil Azaban. Is that good? Who knows? Those are kind of cool. Now, let's get to the piece de resistance, the mystery pack. And again, if you would like to order one of these mystery packs, and I think you might, judging by what I'm feeling inside, I'll have the Mr. Skeng's email on screen. And of course, links to Mr. Skeng's channel will be in the description. So, let's take these out one at a time. So there's some packs in here, obviously. We'll start with the Paradox Rift pack. Let's open this up. I would love to be able to get that illustration rare Snowrunt from Paradox Rift. Code card. Metal Energy. Spinda, a Spot Panda Pokemon. Each Spinda's spot pattern is different. With its stumbling movements, it evades opponents' attacks brilliantly. Tinkatink, a Metalsmith Pokemon. This Pokemon pounds iron scraps together to make a hammer. It will remake the hammer again and again until it's satisfied with the result. Tandemaus, a couple Pokemon. The pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half and then eat it together. Dwebble, a rock-in Pokemon. It first tries to find a rock to live in, but if there are no suitable rocks to be found, Dwebble may move into the ports of a Hippowdon. Mienshao evolves from Mienfu, a martial arts Pokemon. Delivered at blinding speeds, kicks from this Pokemon can shatter massive boulders into tiny pieces. Rika, a trainer supporter. Gourgeist evolves from Pumpkaboo, a pumpkin Pokemon. In the darkness of a new moon night, Gourgeist will come knocking. Whoever answers the door will be swept off to the afterlife. Creepy. Slitherwing, an ancient paradox Pokemon. That's cool art. Reverse Holo. This mysterious Pokemon has some similarities to a creature that an old book introduced as Slitherwing. Counter Catcher, a trainer item. Reverse Holo. And a Kingdra evolves from Seadra, a dragon Pokemon. Hologram. Scales shed by this Pokemon have such a splendorous gleam to them that they've been given to royalty as gifts. What else do we have in here? This is another pack. Silver Tempest pack with a Reggie on it. Is that Reggie Drago, I believe? I've not opened much Silver Tempest. Not entirely sure what the hit card is. And the code card is this direction. There's the code card. Four to the front. Yes. Fighting Energy. Lopunny evolves from Buneary, a rabbit Pokemon. Lopunny is constantly monitoring its surroundings. If danger approaches, this Pokemon responds with super destructive kicks. Serena, a trainer supporter. Regenerative Energy, a special energy. Baltoy, don't hit the camera, a clay doll Pokemon. Yukimori art. It moves while spinning around on its single foot. Some Baltoy have been seen spinning on their heads. Sunkern, a seed Pokemon. It lives by drinking only dewdrops from under the leaves of plants. It is said that it eats nothing else. He is very happy. Phanpy, a long-nosed Pokemon. It is strong despite its compact size. It can easily pick up and carry an adult human on its back. It's only 1 foot 8 inches. Indeedee, an emotion Pokemon. These intelligent Pokemon touch horns with each other to share information between them. Marini, a brutal star Pokemon. The first symptom of its sting is numbness. The next is an itchy sensation so intense that it's impossible to resist the urge to claw at your skin. Rapidash evolves from Ponyta, a fire horse Pokemon. Reverse Holo. This Pokemon can be seen galloping through fields at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, its fiery mane fluttering in the wind. And a Klinklang evolves from Clang, a gear Pokemon. Non-holo. From its spikes, it launches powerful blasts of electricity. Its red core contains an enormous amount of energy. There's more in here. Another pack of Pokemon Go, Pokérev's favorite set ever. Which way is the code card? that way. Code card. Fire Energy. Unpheasant evolves from Tranquil, a proud Pokemon. Unpheasant are exceptional flyers. The females are known for their stamina, while the males outclass them in terms of speed. Did a marsh stomp there. Ivysaur evolves from Bulbasaur, a seed Pokemon. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. There's a Numel, a Spinarak, right? And a Bidoof. Or is that a Barbarel? Bibarel. Chansey, an egg Pokemon. The egg Chansey carries is not only delicious, but also packed with nutrition. It's used as a high-class cooking ingredient. Bibarel evolves from Bidoof. So, it is very hard to tell. What is the difference between Bibarel and Bidoof? Is it just the tail? Bibarel grows the beaver-like tail? Or is the face different too? Maybe the face is different. Yes, so that is a Bidoof. Doesn't have that kind of big round bits over the eyes. It's a beaver Pokemon. Smeargle there, bombing the photo. It makes its nest by damming streams with bark and mud. It is known as an industrious worker. Charmander, a lizard Pokemon. It has a preference for hot things. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Eevee, an evolution Pokemon. I was going to say Yukimori art, but it's not. It's N-Design Inc. And is that like an actual real photo with a little CG Eevee put in there? I think that is. It has the ability to alter the composition of its body to suit its surrounding environment. Numel, a numb Pokemon. The magma in its body reaches 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. Its hump gets smaller when it uses fire-type moves. Onyx, a rock snake Pokemon. As it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid. Golisopod evolves from Wimpod, a hard scale Pokemon. Reverse Hollow. It will do anything to win, taking advantage of every opening and finishing opponents off with the small claws on its front legs. And a Moltres hologram flame Pokemon. It's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. When Moltres flaps its flaming wings, they glimmer with a dazzling red glow. One more pack in there. Temporal Forces. Code card. Psychic Energy. Electabuzz, electric Pokemon. Many power plants keep ground-type Pokemon around as a defense against the Electabuzz that come seeking electricity. Bramblin, a tumbleweed Pokemon. Not even Bramblin knows where it is headed as it tumbles across the wilderness, blown by the wind. It loathes getting wet. Girafarig, a long neck Pokemon. Girafarig's tail has a small head. It instinctively bites at any foe that approaches the Pokemon from behind. Roselia, a thorn Pokemon. Its flowers give off a relaxing fragrance. The stronger its aroma, the healthier the Roselia is. Screamtail, an ancient paradox Pokemon. There has been only one reported sighting of this Pokemon. It resembles a mysterious creature depicted in an old expedition journal. Sableye, a darkness Pokemon. It dwells in the darkness of caves. It uses its sharp claws to dig up gems to nourish itself. Iron Valiant, a future paradox Pokemon. Future version of Galad, I think. It's possible that this is the object listed as Iron Valiant in a certain expedition journal. Rockruff, a puppy Pokemon, reverse holo. This Pokemon is very friendly when it's young. Its disposition becomes vicious once it matures, but it never forgets the kindness of its master. Medicham evolves from Meditite, a Meditate Pokemon, reverse holo. It elegantly avoids attacks with dance-like steps, then launches a devastating blow in the same motion.
Wow.
And a Wug Trio EX evolves from Wiglet. And I think that is the last pack in the mystery pack. But there is a slab. And Mr. Skeng has very kindly put a little sticker over it so that we can reveal it. So it's 2019 Pokemon Sun and Moon, Reshiram and Zekrom GX Tag Team. Can we guess at its PSA score? It looks pretty centered to me. The edges look good, the corners look good. I don't see any white spots on it. Well, maybe a little bit there at the bottom corner. So is this maybe a 9? Let's see. It is a PSA 9 Reshiram and Zekrom GX from Cosmic Eclipse. Very cool. Not sure who the trainer is. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Skeng. Very cool mystery pack. Again, if you would like to get one of these for yourself, Mr. Skeng's email and his channel are in the description below. Check him out. Here is a code card, courtesy of Mr. Skeng. And once again, thank you very much, Mr. Skeng, for all the support you've given to my little channel here. So thank you very much for watching. Again, if you would like to enter to win this Surging Sparks blister pack, be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and comment down below what was the favorite card that you've seen today in this video. And our prize pool for the 500 subscriber giveaway is growing and growing, so make sure to subscribe up. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Hi, I'm new here. Welcome to my Pokemon.